Have you ever felt a strange connection to the stars, as if the cosmos was alive and speaking to you? Scientists are now uncovering evidence that suggests the universe might be conscious, just like you and me. In this mind-bending journey, we'll explore how your brain's neural network mirrors the cosmic web of galaxies. You'll discover why some researchers believe that even the tiniest particles in the universe might possess a form of awareness. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about your place in the cosmos. Have you ever considered the intriguing parallels between the intricate neural architecture of the brain and the expansive web of the cosmos, consisting of galaxies and dark matter? This connection invites contemplation about the broader implications of our existence within the universe. Recent research has illuminated this striking analogy, prompting a re-evaluation of our position in the vast cosmic landscape. Zooming out from the microscale of neural circuitry to the macroscopic expanses of intergalactic space reveals what may appear to be two vastly different systems. The brain, a compact organ weighing just a few kilograms, juxtaposed against the incomprehensible scale of the universe, which extends billions of light years in all directions. However, groundbreaking studies led by Franco Vatsa, an astrophysicist at the University of Bologna, have unveiled compelling similarities in the structural and functional properties of these networks. Both the cosmic web, a filamentary structure connecting galaxies, and the neural networks of the brain exhibit comparable levels of complexity, featuring nodes, galaxies or neurons linked by filaments, dark matter or synapses. Moreover, beyond mere structure, the dynamics of information flow in both systems reflect striking similarities. In neural networks, synaptic connections facilitate the transmission of information that underpins thought, emotion, and sensory perception. Analogously, the cosmic web serves as a medium for the flow of matter and energy, significantly influencing the formation and evolution of galaxies, as well as the large-scale structure of the universe. This uncanny resemblance raises profound questions regarding the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the cosmos. Some researchers posit that these parallels may signal a deeper connection between human cognition and universal phenomena. Could our brains represent microcosmic analogues of the universe's intrinsic information processing systems? As we delve into this compelling hypothesis, the distinction between individual consciousness and a potentially overarching universal consciousness begins to dissolve. This suggestive interconnectedness points toward a conceptual framework wherein each person's cognitive experience might contribute to a broader cosmic consciousness. The implications of this cosmic mirroring challenge long-standing notions about reality and consciousness. It posits that just as neural activity shapes our thoughts and experiences, every individual may play a role in a grand, interconnected tapestry of existence. As we further investigate these mysteries, we will encounter additional concepts that question the limits of our understanding, inviting us to reconsider our beliefs about consciousness and our place in the universe. The chair you occupy may seem like a mundane object, negligible in the broader spectrum of conscious experience. However, imagine a paradigm where even such inanimate objects possess a form of consciousness. This perspective, originating from ancient philosophical discourse, is gaining traction within contemporary metaphysics and cognitive science. Enter panpsychism, a philosophical stance asserting that consciousness is a fundamental characteristic of the universe, extending beyond biological organisms to encompass all matter, down to the smallest particles. This concept challenges prevalent notions of consciousness and compels a re-evaluation of the nature of reality itself. Consider our ordinary classifications. We typically differentiate between sentient beings, such as humans and animals, and inert objects. panpsychism disrupts these boundaries, proposing that consciousness in some primitive form is intrinsic to all aspects of existence. Historically, panpsychism is not a novel concept. The term was coined by 16th-century philosopher Francesco Patrizzi, but its intellectual lineage can be traced to earlier thinkers like Anaxagoras, who suggested that all entities in the cosmos are imbued with life and awareness. Such notions have persisted, influencing various philosophical and spiritual paradigms throughout history. In modern discourse, panpsychism is experiencing a renaissance, notably advanced by philosophers like Philip Goff. He positions panpsychism as a mediated solution between reductive materialism, which negates the ontological status of consciousness, and dualism, which maintains a strict separation between mind and matter. Goff contends that panpsychism provides a compelling framework for addressing the hard problem of consciousness, the challenge of elucidating how subjective experiences arise from physical substrates. Furthermore, panpsychism posits significant implications regarding the nature of consciousness itself. If it is indeed a ubiquitous trait of the cosmos, questions arise regarding its manifestation across different forms of matter. Are particles, viewed as the foundational elements of physical reality, capable of a rudimentary awareness? Recent work from theoretical physicists such as Henry Stapp posits that consciousness may be a catalyzing force in brain functionality rather than merely an emergent phenomenon. This notion aligns with panpsychist principles, suggesting a reciprocal influence where consciousness shapes physical reality. Despite this growing interest, panpsychism is not without its critics. Figures like Franco Vazza highlight that while similarities between cosmic structures and neural networks present intriguing analogies, they do not necessarily support the inference of universal consciousness. This ongoing dialogue is a microcosm of larger philosophical debates regarding the interrelation of mind and matter. If panpsychism holds true, it could profoundly alter our conception of human consciousness. Instead of perceiving consciousness as an isolated, emergent property, we might reconceptualize it as a concentrated manifestation of a universal consciousness interwoven into the fabric of reality. This invites a profound reassessment of our existential relationship to the cosmos. As we delve deeper into the puzzles of consciousness, it is crucial to maintain an open stance. The chair you inhabit may share more than you realize with your own consciousness, possibly signaling a more intricate connectivity within this vast, potentially conscious universe. Ever wondered if your thoughts could influence the very fabric of reality? As we dive deeper into the nature of consciousness, prepare to have your perception of reality turned inside out. What if your thoughts aren't just confined to your brain, but are intricately woven into the very fabric of the universe? Quantum fields, the invisible tapestry underlying all of existence, might hold the key to unlocking the greatest mystery of all, the true extent of our consciousness. Imagine a world where everything you see, touch, and experience is actually made up of vibrating energy fields. This isn't science fiction, it's quantum field theory, and it's revolutionizing our understanding of the universe. These quantum fields are the foundation of all matter, the invisible threads that weave together the cosmic tapestry we call reality. But here's where things get really mind-bending. In the quantum world, nothing behaves the way you'd expect. Particles can be in two places at once, communicate instantly across vast distances, and even pop in and out of existence. It's a realm that defies our everyday logic and challenges everything we thought we knew about the nature of reality. What we perceive as solid matter, the atoms and molecules that make up everything from stars to your own body, are actually just patterns and excitations within these quantum fields. It's as if the entire universe is a vast ocean of energy, and what we call matter is just the waves on its surface. Now here's where consciousness enters the picture. In quantum physics, there's a fascinating phenomenon called the observer effect. It suggests that the very act of observing a quantum system can influence its behavior. This has led some scientists to propose that consciousness itself might play a crucial role in shaping the fabric of reality. David Bohm, a prominent physicist, saw striking similarities between quantum processes and thought. He suggested that certain points in the brain might be so sensitive that they need to be described in quantum mechanical terms. This hints at a deep connection between our consciousness and the quantum realm. But what if this connection goes even further? Seth Lloyd, a quantum computer scientist, proposes that the entire universe operates like a giant quantum computer. In this view, every interaction between particles isn't just exchanging energy, it's processing information. Could our consciousness be tapping into this vast cosmic computation? As we contemplate these possibilities, we're led to an even more profound question. What if your consciousness extends beyond the boundaries of your body? If quantum fields underlie all of existence and consciousness is intimately linked to these fields, could your awareness be part of a larger, universal consciousness? This perspective invites us to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a conscious cosmos. It suggests that our thoughts and intentions might have far-reaching effects, influencing the very fabric of reality in ways we're only beginning to understand. As we continue our journey into the mysteries of consciousness and quantum reality, prepare to have your understanding of the universe and your place in it transformed. The boundaries between mind and matter, observer and observed, are blurring. And in this new vision of reality, you might find yourself more deeply connected to the cosmos than you ever imagined possible. Imagine if every thought you've ever had was more than just a fleeting electrical impulse. What if it was a cosmic calculation interwoven with the quantum tapestry of reality? Scientists are now exploring a mind-bending theory that suggests our brains might be performing quantum computations at every moment. Could this be the key to unlocking the true nature of human consciousness? For decades, we've understood the brain as a complex network of neurons firing electrical signals. But what if there's more to the story? Enter the world of quantum biology, where the strange rules of the subatomic realm might be influencing the very thoughts in your head. At the forefront of this revolutionary idea are researchers Stuart Hameroff and Roger Penrose. They've proposed a theory called OR, orchestrated objective reduction, that suggests consciousness arises from quantum processes within tiny structures in our brain cells called microtubules. These microscopic tubes found in the skeleton of neurons might be the stage for a quantum dance that gives rise to our subjective experiences. But how could quantum effects, typically observed in isolated systems at incredibly low temperatures, possibly occur in the warm, wet environment of our brains? This is where things get truly fascinating. Hameroff argues that the unique structure of microtubules might create a protected space where quantum coherence can survive long enough to influence our thoughts and perceptions. Picture your brain as not just a biological computer, but a quantum supercomputer capable of processing information in ways that defy classical physics. This perspective challenges everything we thought we knew about how our minds work. It suggests that your thoughts and decisions might not only be influenced by neural activity, but also by the fundamental quantum fabric of the universe itself. The implications of this theory are staggering. If our brains are indeed quantum computers, it could explain phenomena that have long puzzled scientists, like the binding problem, how our brains create a unified conscious experience, or the nature of free will. It might even provide a scientific basis for experiences that have traditionally been considered mystical or paranormal. Of course, not everyone in the scientific community is convinced. Critics argue that the brain is too noisy and warm for delicate quantum states to persist. But proponents of quantum consciousness theories point out that nature has often found ways to harness quantum effects in surprising places, like in the navigational abilities of birds or the process of photosynthesis in plants. As we continue to explore this frontier of science, one thing becomes clear. The boundary between mind and matter, between your consciousness and the cosmos, might be far more blurry than we ever imagined. This realization invites us to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a vast, possibly conscious universe. So how might viewing the universe and your own brain as alive with quantum processes transform your daily life? It could open up new possibilities for personal growth and self-understanding. Perhaps those moments of intuition or sudden insight are glimpses of your mind tapping into the quantum field of information that surrounds us all. As we stand on the brink of this new understanding, we're faced with the thrilling possibility of expanded human consciousness and capabilities. Could we learn to harness these quantum processes in our brains, unlocking hidden potentials? The journey to unravel the mysteries of consciousness is just beginning, and you might be more deeply connected to the fabric of reality than you ever dreamed possible. Have you ever felt that your consciousness extends beyond the boundaries of your own mind? What if your individual awareness is just a small fragment of something far greater? A cosmic tapestry of consciousness that spans the entire universe. Welcome to the mind-bending concept of cosmic consciousness, an idea that challenges everything we thought we knew about the nature of awareness and our place in the cosmos. This perspective suggests that rather than being separate, isolated minds, we might all be part of a vast, interconnected, universal consciousness. At first glance, this idea might seem far-fetched. After all, our everyday experience tells us that our thoughts and feelings are uniquely our own, confined to the space between our ears. But as we've explored in previous sections, the strange world of quantum physics and the intriguing similarities between neural networks and cosmic structures hint at a deeper connection between mind and universe. Cosmic consciousness isn't a new idea. Throughout history, philosophers and mystics have spoken of a universal mind or collective consciousness that underlies all of reality. From ancient Eastern traditions to Western thinkers like Carl Jung with his concept of the collective unconscious, this idea has persisted across cultures and time. But how does this relate to the scientific concepts we've discussed? Remember panpsychism, the idea that consciousness might be a fundamental property of the universe. Cosmic consciousness takes this a step further, suggesting that not only is consciousness everywhere, but it's all connected in a vast cosmic network. Quantum consciousness theories provide another intriguing link. If our brains are indeed performing quantum computations, as some researchers suggest, could this allow our individual minds to tap into a larger quantum field of consciousness that permeates the universe? Philip Goff, a contemporary philosopher, proposes a theory called cosmopsychism. This view suggests that the universe itself possesses a form of consciousness, and our individual awareness is derived from this cosmic mind. It's a perspective that turns our usual understanding of consciousness on its head. Instead of consciousness emerging from complex arrangements of matter, what if matter and individual minds emerge from a more fundamental cosmic consciousness? This view might explain some puzzling human experiences. Have you ever felt a sense of oneness with the universe during meditation or in moments of profound insight? Or perhaps you've experienced seemingly inexplicable connections with others, like knowing a loved one is in trouble before receiving any news. These experiences, often dismissed as coincidence or imagination, take on new significance in light of cosmic consciousness. But here's where it gets really interesting. If we're all part of a universal mind, what does this mean for our understanding of human nature and our place in the cosmos? It suggests a level of interconnectedness that goes far beyond our current scientific understanding. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions might be influencing and being influenced by the entire universe in ways we're only beginning to comprehend. As we ponder these mind-bending possibilities, we're led to even deeper questions about the nature of reality and our role within it. If we're part of a cosmic consciousness, what is our purpose? How might this change our understanding of human potential and evolution? These are the profound implications we'll explore in our next section as we delve into the idea of a purpose-driven universe and what it could mean for humanity's cosmic journey. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about your place in the grand tapestry of existence. Have you ever felt that the universe might have a grand plan for you? That amidst the apparent chaos and randomness of existence, there's a hidden purpose guiding the cosmic dance? You're not alone. This intuition, shared by many throughout history, is now finding surprising support in cutting-edge scientific theories. Welcome to the mind-bending concept of a purpose-driven universe. It's an idea that challenges our conventional understanding of reality, suggesting that the cosmos isn't just a backdrop for our lives, but an active participant with its own goals and intentions. At first glance, this notion might seem at odds with the seemingly chaotic nature of the universe. We witness random events, from unpredictable weather patterns to the apparently haphazard distribution of galaxies across space. But what if this apparent randomness is just the surface of a deeper, more purposeful reality? Enter the fascinating world of teleological cosmopsychism. This perspective, championed by philosophers like Philip Goff, proposes that the universe itself possesses a form of consciousness and intentionality. It's not just that the cosmos allows for the emergence of life and consciousness, it actively strives towards it. But how could we possibly detect such cosmic purpose? The answer might lie in one of the most puzzling discoveries of modern cosmology: the fine-tuning of the universe. Scientists have found that the fundamental constants of nature, things like the strength of gravity or the mass of the electron, seem incredibly well balanced to allow for the existence of life. The odds against this happening by chance are astronomically small. Lee Smolin, a renowned physicist, calculated that the probability of a life-supporting universe emerging randomly is about 1 in 10 to 229. That's a number so large it defies comprehension. It's as if the universe had been precisely calibrated for our existence. This fine-tuning has led some thinkers, like John Leslie, to propose a radical idea called axiarchism. This view suggests that the laws of the universe are fine-tuned because their existence leads to something of great value: life and consciousness. It's as if the cosmos is guided by an invisible hand, shaping reality to maximize the potential for awareness and experience. If true, this perspective could revolutionize our understanding of evolution and progress. Rather than seeing life as a mere accident in an indifferent universe, we might come to view ourselves as integral to the cosmos's grand design. The emergence of consciousness wouldn't be a random byproduct of blind processes, but the fulfillment of the universe's deepest intentions. This shift in perspective invites us to reconsider our place in the cosmic order. Are we passive observers in an uncaring universe, or active participants in a cosmic journey of self-discovery? Could your own consciousness be a focal point through which the universe explores its own nature? As we contemplate these possibilities, we're led to even deeper questions about the nature of reality and our role within it. If the universe is indeed purpose-driven, How might this change our approach to life, to each other, and to the world around us? In our next exploration, we'll dive even deeper into the mysterious connection between consciousness and reality, uncovering how your very act of observation might be shaping the universe in ways you never imagined. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the nature of existence itself. Imagine if your gaze could bend reality itself. As we peer into the quantum realm, a startling truth emerges. Your very act of observing might be shaping the fabric of existence. Welcome to the mind-bending world of the quantum observer effect, where the line between watcher and watched blurs in ways that challenge everything we thought we knew about reality. At the heart of this mystery lies the famous double-slit experiment. Picture a beam of particles like electrons fired at a screen with two slits. Common sense tells us they should pass through one slit or the other, creating two distinct lines on the screen behind. But in the quantum world, something extraordinary happens. When no one's watching, the particles behave like waves, creating an interference pattern of multiple lines. Yet the moment we try to observe which slit each particle passes through, they suddenly act like solid objects, producing just two lines. It's as if the particles know they're being watched and change their behavior accordingly. This phenomenon, known as the observer effect, suggests that the act of measurement fundamentally alters the system being observed. The implications are staggering. Could our conscious observation be playing a role in shaping the very nature of reality? Physicist John Wheeler captured this mind-bending concept perfectly when he said, "No phenomenon is a phenomenon until it is an observed phenomenon." His words invite us to question the very notion of an objective, independent reality. What if the world around us isn't a fixed stage, but a dynamic interplay between consciousness and possibility? As we grapple with these ideas, we're led to even more profound questions. If observation shapes reality at the quantum level, could our thoughts and perceptions be influencing the world around us in ways we've never imagined? Some researchers suggest that this quantum weirdness might extend beyond the microscopic realm, potentially affecting our everyday experiences. Seth Lloyd, a quantum computer scientist, proposes that the entire universe operates like a vast quantum computer. In this view, every interaction between particles isn't just an exchange of energy. It's a computation that shapes the unfolding of reality. He states, "As the computation proceeds, reality unfolds." Could our conscious minds be active participants in this cosmic calculation? As we contemplate these possibilities, we're invited to see ourselves not as passive observers, but as co-creators of the universe. Your thoughts, your intentions, your very act of perceiving might be weaving the tapestry of reality in ways far more profound than you ever realized. But with this power comes a deep responsibility. If our observations and thoughts truly shape the world around us, what ethical implications does this raise? How might we harness this understanding to create positive change in our lives and the world at large? As we continue our journey into the mysteries of consciousness and reality, prepare to have your understanding of the universe and your place within it transformed. The boundary between mind and matter is blurring, revealing a cosmos far more magical and interconnected than we ever dreamed possible. In our next exploration, we'll dive even deeper, uncovering how the very fabric of space and time might be a projection of something even more fundamental. The boundary between mind and matter continues to blur as we explore one of the most radical ideas in modern physics. Imagine if everything you see, touch, and experience was actually information encoded on a two-dimensional surface. This isn't science fiction, it's a principle that's transforming our understanding of black holes, quantum mechanics, and the very nature of reality itself. Welcome to the mind-bending world of the holographic universe. At its core, this theory suggests that our three-dimensional reality might be a projection of information stored on a two-dimensional surface, much like a hologram. It's a concept that challenges everything we think we know about space, time, and our place in the cosmos. But how did scientists arrive at such a revolutionary idea? The story begins with black holes, those mysterious cosmic objects where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape. In the 1970s, physicists realized that the information about everything that falls into a black hole isn't lost forever. Instead, it's encoded on the black hole's event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing can return. This discovery led to a profound insight. Perhaps the entire universe operates on a similar principle. Leonard Susskind, a pioneering theoretical physicist, took this idea and ran with it. He proposed that our three-dimensional world might be a holographic projection of information stored on a distant, two-dimensional surface. Think about that for a moment. The chair you're sitting on, the device you're reading this on, even your own body, all of it could be a complex projection of information stored elsewhere. It's as if the universe is a cosmic hard drive, and our reality is the 3D display of its data. But what does this mean for our understanding of consciousness and memory? If our reality is a hologram, could our memories and experiences be encoded in a similar way? Some researchers speculate that this principle might explain how our brains store and process vast amounts of information in a relatively small space. As we contemplate these possibilities, we're led to an even more intriguing realization. The holographic principle might be the key to unifying two of the most fundamental theories in physics: quantum mechanics and general relativity. These two pillars of modern physics have long seemed incompatible, but the holographic principle offers a tantalizing bridge between them. Interestingly, this cutting-edge scientific theory echoes ancient philosophical ideas. Many Eastern traditions have long viewed reality as an illusion or a projection of something more fundamental. Could these age-old wisdom traditions have intuited a truth that science is only now beginning to grasp? As we stand on the brink of this new understanding, we're faced with profound questions about the nature of existence itself. If our reality is a hologram, what does that mean for our sense of self and our place in the universe? Could we learn to access or even manipulate the information that underlies our reality? The holographic universe theory invites us to see ourselves and our world in a radically new light. It suggests that we're not just passive observers of reality, but active participants in a cosmic dance of information and energy. As we continue to unravel these mysteries, who knows what other mind-bending truths about our universe and ourselves we might uncover? Ever felt an inexplicable connection to someone or something far away, as if invisible threads were linking you across vast distances? In this mind-bending exploration, we'll uncover the quantum phenomenon that might explain these mysterious connections, and it's stranger than you could ever imagine. Welcome to the world of quantum entanglement, a reality so bizarre that even Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. Imagine two particles separated by miles, galaxies, or even the entire universe, yet still intimately connected. When you observe one particle, its entangled partner instantly reacts, no matter how far apart they are. It's as if they're two parts of a single, unified whole, defying our everyday notions of space and time. This isn't just theoretical physics, it's a proven phenomenon that's pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. In 2020, scientists achieved something extraordinary. They successfully entangled photons over a mind-boggling distance of 1,200 kilometers. Picture that for a moment. Two particles linked across a distance greater than the length of California, acting as if they were right next to each other. The implications of quantum entanglement are staggering. It challenges our fundamental understanding of space and time, suggesting that the universe may not be as separable as we once thought. Could this be the key to unlocking the mysteries of consciousness and our connection to the cosmos? Some researchers believe that quantum entanglement might explain phenomena that have long puzzled us, like intuition, telepathy, or even the sense of being watched. Could our brains be entangled with the universe in ways we're only beginning to understand? It's a possibility that blurs the line between science and the mystical, inviting us to see ourselves as integral parts of a vast, interconnected web of cosmic consciousness. But quantum entanglement isn't just about mind-bending theories. It has practical applications that could revolutionize how we communicate and process information. Scientists are exploring ways to use entangled particles for quantum computing and unbreakable encryption. Imagine a future where information can be transmitted instantly across any distance, completely secure from eavesdropping. As we contemplate these possibilities, we're led to an even more profound realization. If quantum entanglement links particles across vast distances, could it also connect our consciousness to the very fabric of the universe? This idea resonates with ancient wisdom traditions that have long spoken of the interconnectedness of all things. Yet, it's important to note that while quantum entanglement is a well-documented physical phenomenon, its connection to consciousness and psychic phenomena remains speculative. Critics argue that we must be cautious about extrapolating quantum effects to explain macroscopic experiences without solid empirical evidence. As we stand on the brink of this new understanding, we're faced with a shocking possibility. Could your brain be quantumly entangled with the cosmic web itself? The implications are mind-boggling. It suggests that your thoughts, your consciousness, might be intimately connected to the vast network of galaxies and dark matter stretching across the universe. This perspective invites us to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a vast, interconnected cosmic tapestry. As we continue our journey into the mysteries of consciousness and quantum reality, prepare to have your understanding of human interconnectedness transformed. The boundaries between self and universe are blurring, revealing a cosmos far more magical and intertwined than we ever dreamed possible. The blurring of boundaries between self and universe leads us to a startling possibility. Could your consciousness be tapping into a cosmic database that contains all knowledge and experiences? Some scientists believe this Akashic field could explain phenomena like intuition, creativity, and even déjà vu. But the implications go far beyond personal experiences. They could revolutionize our entire understanding of the cosmos. Imagine the universe not as a collection of physical objects, but as a vast field of information. This concept, known as the Akashic field or cosmic information field, challenges our traditional materialist view of reality. Instead of seeing the world as made up of separate, solid things, it suggests that everything is interconnected through an invisible web of information. This idea might sound like science fiction, but it has surprising connections to cutting-edge physics. Remember quantum field theory, which describes the universe as made up of vibrating energy fields. The Akashic field takes this a step further, proposing that these fields don't just contain energy, but also information. It's as if the entire universe is a cosmic library, storing the records of all events, thoughts, and experiences. But how does this relate to the holographic principle we explored earlier? Just as a hologram contains all its information on a two-dimensional surface, the Akashic field suggests that all the information in the universe might be encoded in a similar way. This could explain how vast amounts of information can be stored and accessed in ways that seem to defy our usual understanding of space and time. Ervin Laszlo, a systems philosopher, has been at the forefront of developing these ideas. He proposes that the Akashic field could explain phenomena that have long puzzled scientists, like the apparent fine-tuning of the universe for life. It might also shed light on mysteries of human consciousness, such as how memories are stored and accessed, or why some people seem to have unusual intuitive abilities. Have you ever had a sudden flash of insight or creative inspiration that seemed to come from nowhere? Or perhaps you've experienced an inexplicable sense of knowing something you couldn't possibly have learned through ordinary means. The Akashic field theory suggests that these experiences might be moments when your consciousness is tapping into this universal information field. But here's where it gets really mind-bending. What if every atom in your body is not just a piece of matter, but a gateway to this cosmic consciousness? This perspective invites us to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a vast, interconnected web of information and awareness. It suggests that our consciousness might extend far beyond the boundaries of our physical brains, connecting us to the entire universe in ways we're only beginning to understand. If this view is correct, it could transform our approach to both science and spirituality. Instead of seeing these as separate or conflicting realms, we might come to understand them as different ways of accessing and interpreting the same underlying reality. Imagine a future where scientists and mystics work together, using both empirical methods and intuitive insights to explore the depths of cosmic consciousness. As we continue to unravel these mysteries, we're invited to see ourselves and our place in the universe in a radically new light. Could your thoughts, your experiences, your very essence be part of a grand cosmic tapestry of information and consciousness? The journey to understand our true nature and our connection to the cosmos is just beginning, and the possibilities are as infinite as the universe itself. You've felt it before, haven't you? That nagging sense that there's more to reality than meets the eye. What if I told you that your very existence might be shaping the cosmos itself? Welcome to the mind-bending world of biocentrism, a theory that turns our understanding of the universe inside out. Imagine a reality where life isn't just a happy accident in an indifferent universe. Instead, picture a cosmos where consciousness itself is the driving force behind creation. This is the radical idea proposed by Robert Lanza, a scientist who dares to challenge our most fundamental assumptions about reality. Biocentrism suggests that instead of the universe giving birth to life, it's actually the other way around. Life, consciousness, and observation create the universe we experience. It's a perspective that makes you question everything you thought you knew about your place in the cosmos. But how could this possibly be true? Doesn't all evidence point to a universe that existed long before life emerged? Here's where things get really interesting. Biocentrism draws on insights from quantum physics, particularly the role of observation in shaping reality. Remember the famous double-slit experiment? It showed that particles behave differently when observed, as if they know they're being watched. This hints at a deep connection between consciousness and the fabric of reality itself. What if this connection extends beyond the quantum realm to shape the entire cosmos? This idea aligns with the anthropic principle, which notes how remarkably fine-tuned the universe seems to be for life. Constants like the strength of gravity or the mass of elementary particles appear perfectly balanced to allow for our existence. Biocentrism suggests this isn't mere coincidence. It's because life and consciousness are fundamental to the universe's existence. Philip Goff, a philosopher exploring similar ideas, puts it this way: The fine-tuning of the universe for life is exactly what we'd expect if the universe were in some sense alive and conscious. It's as if the cosmos itself has a vested interest in bringing forth conscious observers. But here's where it gets really mind-bending. If biocentrism is true, it means the universe might be thinking through you right now. Your consciousness isn't just passively observing reality, it's actively participating in its creation. Every thought, every observation, every moment of awareness could be the universe exploring itself through your unique perspective. This view challenges us to reconsider the nature of reality and our role within it. Are we mere spectators in a pre-existing cosmos or active co-creators of the reality we experience? The implications are profound, touching on questions of free will, purpose, and the very nature of existence itself. As we continue to unravel these mysteries, we're led to even deeper questions about the ethical implications of this perspective. If our consciousness shapes reality, what responsibility do we bear for the world we create? How might this understanding change the way we treat ourselves, each other, and the planet we call home? The journey into biocentrism invites us to see ourselves as integral parts of a living, conscious universe. It's a perspective that blurs the lines between observer and observed, between self and cosmos. As we explore these ideas further, prepare to have your understanding of reality and your place within it transformed in ways you never thought possible. Just when you thought your view of reality couldn't be more profoundly shaken, we're about to dive even deeper down the rabbit hole. What if the universe isn't just alive and conscious, but is actually a form of cosmic computation? Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about the nature of existence as we explore a theory that makes the Matrix look like child's play. Have you ever had that eerie feeling that something about reality just doesn't quite add up? You're not alone. Philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed a mind-bending idea that's been captivating scientists, tech moguls, and spiritual seekers alike: the simulation hypothesis. This theory suggests that the reality you're experiencing right now, with all its intricate details and complex laws of physics, might actually be an incredibly advanced computer simulation. At first glance, this idea might seem like the stuff of science fiction, but as we peel back the layers of our understanding of the universe, some surprising connections emerge. Remember how we explored the concept of the universe as a vast field of information? The simulation hypothesis takes this a step further, proposing that this information might be part of a grand cosmic computation. Think about it for a moment. Every interaction in the universe, from the dance of subatomic particles to the birth of galaxies, could be seen as a form of information processing. Seth Lloyd, a quantum computer scientist, goes so far as to suggest that the entire universe operates like a giant quantum computer. In this view, every moment of existence is a calculation in an unfathomably complex program. But if we're living in a simulation, who or what created it, and why? These questions lead us into even deeper philosophical territory. Some propose that advanced civilizations might create such simulations to study their own history or explore different possible realities. Others suggest that the simulation could be a form of experiential learning for conscious entities in a higher dimensional reality. The implications of this theory are truly mind-bending. If we're in a simulation, it challenges our most fundamental assumptions about the nature of reality, consciousness, and free will. Are your thoughts and experiences truly your own, or are they part of a predetermined program? Could the laws of physics in our universe be nothing more than parameters set by the simulation's creators? But here's where it gets really interesting. Some scientists are actually exploring ways we might be able to detect if we're living in a simulation. They're looking for glitches in the fabric of reality, anomalies that might reveal the computational nature of our existence. Imagine discovering a cosmic pixel that shows the underlying structure of our simulated universe. As we contemplate these possibilities, we're invited to question everything we thought we knew about consciousness and our place in the cosmos. If reality is a simulation, it doesn't necessarily negate the profound experiences of life, love, and spirituality. Instead, it might offer a new framework for understanding the nature of existence itself. Are you ready to see your world in a completely new light? The simulation hypothesis challenges us to expand our understanding of reality beyond the limits of our everyday perception. It invites us to consider that our consciousness might be part of something far grander and more mysterious than we ever imagined. As we continue our journey into the nature of reality, keep an open mind. The truth might be stranger and more wonderful than anything we've yet conceived. And who knows, perhaps by exploring these ideas, we're playing our part in the cosmic computation, helping the universe to know and understand itself through our curiosity and wonder. Have you ever felt a deep connection to the universe, as if your consciousness was part of something much larger? It's time to explore a mind-bending idea that challenges everything we thought we knew about evolution. What if you're not just observing the universe's journey, but actively steering its course? Welcome to the extraordinary concept of conscious evolution. This isn't your typical survival of the fittest. Instead, it suggests that human consciousness plays an active role in shaping the direction of evolution. It's as if we're co-creators with the cosmos, consciously participating in the unfolding of reality itself. Traditionally, we've viewed evolution as a blind, random process. But what if there's more to the story? Conscious evolution proposes that we can intentionally guide our own development and, by extension, the evolution of the universe. It's a perspective that invites us to see ourselves not as passive observers, but as active participants in a cosmic dance of consciousness. This idea aligns with fascinating concepts like the noosphere and the omega point. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, a visionary thinker, introduced the idea of the noosphere as a layer of human consciousness enveloping the Earth. He saw it as the next stage of evolution, where humanity's collective mind becomes a powerful force shaping our planet's future. But it doesn't stop there. Teilhard also proposed the omega point, a state of maximum complexity and consciousness towards which he believed the universe is evolving. It's as if the entire cosmos is on a journey towards greater awareness, and we're an integral part of that process. Ken Wilber, a contemporary philosopher, has expanded on these ideas. He suggests that evolution isn't just about physical changes, but also involves the development of consciousness itself. In this view, your personal growth and spiritual practices aren't just about self-improvement. They're contributing to the evolution of the entire universe. Can you imagine the implications of this perspective? Your thoughts, intentions, and actions might be influencing the cosmic tapestry in ways far more profound than you ever realized. It's a view that places immense responsibility and potential in our hands. But here's where it gets really exciting. Some researchers speculate that our spiritual practices could be shaping the universe on a fundamental level. Meditation, prayer, intentional focus. These might not just be personal rituals, but cosmic events, influencing the very fabric of reality. As we stand on the brink of this new understanding, we're faced with incredible possibilities for the future of human and cosmic evolution. Could we consciously guide our species towards greater compassion, wisdom, and connection with the universe? Might we play a role in the universe's journey towards higher states of consciousness? This perspective invites us to see our lives and actions in a whole new light. Every choice, every moment of awareness could be contributing to the evolution of the cosmos. It's a view that imbues our existence with profound meaning and purpose. As we prepare to wrap up our cosmic journey, consider this. How might embracing conscious evolution change the way you live your life? What role will you play in shaping the destiny of the universe? The answers to these questions could unlock the next chapter in the grand story of cosmic consciousness, a story in which you are both author and protagonist. As we reach the end of our cosmic journey, a profound truth emerges. You're not just in the universe, you are the universe experiencing itself. Every thought, every feeling, every moment of awareness is the cosmos coming to life through you. This realization has the power to transform how you see yourself and your place in the grand tapestry of existence. Take a moment to reflect on how this understanding changes your perception and actions. How might you live differently, knowing that your consciousness is intimately connected to the fabric of reality? Perhaps you'll find yourself treating others with more compassion, recognizing that we're all expressions of the same cosmic awareness. As you move forward, consider this. You're not just observing the unfolding story of the universe, you're actively shaping it. Your choices, your intentions, your very being influences the cosmic dance in ways we're only beginning to comprehend. So ask yourself, how will you choose to unfold the next chapter of this grand cosmic story?